Hi, I'm Bilas of ESPN. I want to welcome you to another edition of 20 Questions with Tommy Biggs, the noted soccer recruit and outstanding soccer goalie in high school. And wanted to start off with the first question. How would you describe yourself when your coaches and your teammates think of Tommy Biggs? How would they describe you?
Well, most of my friends see me as a hard-working student and athlete, and most of my teammates see me as a competitor and a supportive teammate.
Do you see yourself as a leader?
I would like to consider myself a leader, but I guess the title of leader stands more with what my teammates say rather than what I do. I do my best to be vocal and control the defense and the offense from the back line, but as far as that goes, it's their decision to say whether I am.
Do you consider yourself a tough player? And what does being tough mean to you?
Well, that actually depends on how you define tough, because there are technically two ways to do it. Because there's the physical side and then there's the mental side. Physically tough would be just strong, have good endurance, be physically in shape, which I think I'm pretty good at, but I can always be stronger. The mental side of it is probably, in my opinion, the more important side. It's your preparedness for what's going on. Like, for example, say, for some reason, you just ran 3 miles, and the coach says, okay, now guard this PK. It doesn't really matter how tired you are, you still have to do that. And depending on how focused you are and how prepared you are, you still should be able to at least not be dead on your feet. Because you could be exhausted and tired, but you still have to be focused and ready and prepared.
What do you like most about soccer and being a goalkeeper?
There are so many things I love about soccer, so it's hard to really pinpoint one or two, but a few of my favorite things are probably the leadership role, because like, out of 11 guys, there has to be one or two people who can step up and lead them, and with that leadership comes the teamwork, and just accomplishing things as a team, the communication, the way it all works together so perfectly, I really like. And as a goalkeeper, I'd have to say one of my favorite things is either stopping a 1v1 or a PK. Because really, most people say you aren't supposed to be able to stop those, so it feels really good when you do.
What would you consider your greatest strength as a player?
I am quick off the line, I can jump really well, I can reach all 4 corners of the goal. I'm very vocal, and I can easily read the game, and I love to play.
How about your greatest weakness?
I feel like one of my bigger weaknesses would be talking on video, and the ones that are more along the lines of soccer are how I always feel like I should be faster. I know, I think personally I'm pretty fast enough, but I always feel like I could be faster. I feel like I'm an emotional player, so I have to kind of learn to keep those in check, although using them to my advantage could be a strength. I feel as if consistency is something I am kind of been lacking this past few months, this beginning of the season. And my distribution, I feel like I could be a little more on target with my punts.
What improvements have you made in your game recently?
Along with practice with my own club team, I've been doing private goalie training with a former pro player named Sean O'Connor. He has been helping me increase the overall quickness of my playing style in game, but I think the most work we've done is on improving the technical aspect of my game through everything: mental toughness, physical toughness. And in addition, with working in the weight room and running on my own time, I think I've been doing a good job of improving everything.
What are the biggest challenges or obstacles that you face in your soccer career?
I think the biggest challenge I've had is injuries because I've been playing for as long as I can remember, and I've had my fair share of injuries, from broken arms to sprained ankles, and most of them have ended up causing me to miss playing time, which I really hate.
What are the biggest obstacles in your soccer career that you feel you've had to overcome, and how did you overcome them?
Each injury had to be dealt with in a different way, but throughout all of them, I think the main thing I learned was that while I can't play, the best thing I can do is focus on the stuff I can control, like my schoolwork or any drill that I am able to participate in. And the other thing is that I should try to be the best possible leader and teammate to the people who are working hard.
How about your goals this season? What are they?
My goals for the sophomore year are to continue to get good grades, get in better shape, be a better teammate, as well as improve as a player. I definitely like to win, and I guess just enjoy the rest of the year.
And what are you doing to put yourself in a position to achieve those goals?
To accomplish these goals, I should continue working hard in my studying, keep working hard in the weight room and while I do my own running, focus on my own personal preparation as well as the preparation for the team before each game, and do more private goalie coaching and practice in my downtime.
How important is playing time to you, Tommy?
I love the game and I want to play. I don't want to watch. But I want to do what's best for the team. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or in this case, the one. So if there's a better keeper on the team than me, I will push him as hard as I can because I want his playing time.
How do you feel about winning and losing? Do you want to win or do you hate to lose? How would you characterize yourself in that way?
I don't really know which one I play for, but I know I love to win. I take losing very personally because the only way they can win is to get a goal on me. So I guess me personally, I play more to not get scored on. And I also consider every goal that I save is a goal they don't get. So I should probably enjoy those little victories.
How about your grades? How are your grades in school?
I am a good student. I get good grades, but I want them to be better.
How do you balance being the best possible player and also the best possible student given the time demands on a student athlete?
I'd say study whenever you can. Like in your downtime, during study hall, before practice, just get it in whenever you can and focus on playing when you're playing.
What are you looking for in a college or university when you're making your choice on which school to attend?
I'm looking for a good education, and I want to be an integral part of a winning team.
What would you say is the single most important factor in making your college decision?
I'd have to say that it's pretty much the same answer as the last question. I want a great education, and I want to be a part of a winning team. And I don't see myself going to college just to play soccer.
When did you first start to realize that you really wanted to play college soccer?
I cannot really pinpoint an exact place or time that I decided I wanted to play in college. All I know is that the more I started to play and continued to play, the more I realized I want to play as long as possible. And to do that, I want to play at the highest level I can.
What are your interests outside of soccer? What do you like to do when it's your choice of what you're going to do?
Well, mostly eating. I love hanging out with my friends and my family. But in terms of what I like to do myself would probably be playing video games, or during the summer I like to go just relax at the pool.
Your college experience obviously is going to have a great impact on the rest of your life. When you look into the future, into your future, what do you see yourself doing 20 years from now?
Honestly, I have no idea. There are going to be thousands of different things that I could possibly do in my life. So many different options, so many different doors. So the only thing I really can choose to do for myself for the future is plan to work hard through school and soccer to get as many choices and as many options that could make me happy. Just do as much work as I can to open those doors.
Well, Tommy, that concludes the 20 questions. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on 20 Questions with Tommy Biggs.
I'm not saying well. Laugh, don't laugh.